Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Today, Michelle, Ali, and I will be informing you about why now more than ever, the subject of marketing and sustainability is important for the value and benefit of customers and businesses. The disruptions last year from the COVID-19 pandemic saw businesses with mature sustainability commitments adapt more successfully than others across the world. We'll share some further insights and recommendations with you on this soon. So what does successful contributions for Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, look like? Well, there's 17 goals or areas that a company can select from. While there's no set marking criteria by the United Nations, this global initiative does look for success factors or indicators which guides the necessary standards for a demonstrated commitment. Let's cross over to Michelle now, who'll tell us more about the power of marketing and sustainability.
Thank you, Nissa. While the United Nations provides clarity on how to report against the 17 SDGs, how does a business truly know that they're getting their socially responsible marketing campaigns spot on? For us, we've developed a series of success factors that a business can measure itself against. For an organisation to be effective, an organisation must openly endorse and acknowledge the United Nations SDGs and the intent behind them. Show commitment to sustainability through the form of an endorsed plan and their socially responsible marketing activities. The organisation must maintain or improve their profit position during and post-campaign. The business must be able to maintain supplier relations and demonstrate satisfaction through the use of validated surveys. The organisation must be able to demonstrate a direct correlation between their marketing campaign and profit and engagement results. And an organisation must be easily identified through the result of their marketing campaign. After developing these success factors and applying them to a series of organisations, we've selected Woolworths Supermarkets not only as a leader in the market, but also in socially responsible marketing. So let's have a look at how the supermarket giant has demonstrated their commitment to sustainability. Woolworths has demonstrated this in the form of a fully funded, time-bound and endorsed sustainability plan. This plan has 5 guiding principles underpinned by 14 of their own internal sustainability goals. These 14 goals align directly to 11 of the 17 UN SDGs. The 2 campaigns we'll be looking at directly relate to 3 of the UN's SDGs. 2, Zero Hunger, 3, Good Health and Wellbeing, and 15, Life on the Land. According to their sustainability plan, Woolworths is committed to reinvesting 1% of EBIT back into the development of campaigns and socially responsible marketing activities. In a statement released by Woolworths, almost 95% of Australian children are struggling to meet their daily recommended dose of fruit and vegetables. Off the back of this staggering figure, Woolworths developed the concept for their Discovery program. To assess the viability of the Discovery concept, Woolworths conducted market research and found that of those surveyed, 40% didn't grow their own fresh produce, but 7 in 10 said that they would like to. More than 25% of respondents didn't believe that their children fully understood where their food came from. And astoundingly, 84% of respondents believed that gardening with the family contributes to well-being, connectedness, and also mental well-being. On the basis of this research, Woolworths partnered with educators, nutritionists, produce scientists to develop a primary school-based program, a program that is both fun and combines educational outcomes at each stage of the 4-stage campaign. The 4-stage program is as follows. Early learning and kindergarten children learn about the rainbow of fruit and veg. Years 1 and 2 understand how different fruit and vegetables positively impact different parts of our bodies. Years 3 and 4 learn quickly that fruit and vegetables are impacted by seasonality. And years 5 and 6 learn about sustainability and waste reduction. From an implementation process, the campaign is quite simple for the Discovery Garden. For every $30 you spend at Woolworths, you receive a free seedling kit that enables you to go home and plant that in your garden. So sounds like it's all a bit of fun? True. It is. So what did the program actually deliver for Woolworths? Woolworths supermarkets were recognised by Landcare as a premier partner. Over 200,000 students nationally have taken part in the Discovery Tour program. VOC Net Promoter Scores increased by 1 point And financial results in 2020 saw an increase of 7.3% on the previous year's financial results, with Woolworths reporting that the first half of the year saw a growth of 6.4% that could be attributed directly to the Ushies and the Discovery Tour and Discovery Garden campaigns. So it's fair to say that these campaigns have not only contributed to the company's profit results, they've also changed the way that children relate to food, more than addressed the SDG's intent, and have sparked a new generation of green thumbs.
With respect to the COVID-19 crisis, Woolworths has earned and retained a high level of credibility with Australians in their response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Woolworths has developed and implemented ongoing initiatives to respond to COVID, including in-store COVID-safe tracking to support contact tracing, cleaning, general health, access to personal protective equipment for its employees and its customers, social distancing, as well as employee and customer safety protocols. In August last year, Woolworths was one of the first major Australian businesses to recruit a chief medical officer. This was to help ensure that the business was responding effectively to the changing landscape of the COVID-19 pandemic. Some further examples of how Woolworths has mitigated the adverse impacts on its customers and supply chain include introducing product buying limits for customers to ensure that people had fair access to fresh produce and everyday essentials. They also enabled customers to plan their shop through an application called Queue Tracker, which allowed customers to see how busy a store was almost in real time. Melbourne customers who suffered quite seriously from the COVID-19 outbreak were also able to book their shop in advance, which confirmed their spots, they didn't have to wait. Woolworths also extended their online shopping capabilities to include contactless drop-off to reduce the risks of community transmission. The business also introduced an initiative called the Kindness Card, which provides a $50 store credit to support people accessing everyday essentials. 22,000 people were issued with gift cards across 30 charity, government and corporate agencies. This is an example of Woolworths' maturity in sustainable thinking and supports their goal to have a positive impact on customers and communities. It also links quite nicely with SDG goal number 11, which is to make cities and human settlements safe, resilient and sustainable. I'll now hand over to my colleague Ali, who will talk us through an example of a company which has opportunity to further their contributions for sustainable development goals and leverage these through different marketing initiatives.
Thank you, Nessa. Now I'm going to talk about the Singapore's third largest supermarket chain, Sheng Siong. The company has 5 sustainability pillars. Their marketing activities and value chain are connected to SDG 2, 8, 12 and 17, whereas the focus is given to SDG 2 and 8 in particular. According to statistics, 1 out of 10 Singaporeans are unable to fulfill their needs such as food, shelter and clothing. Among the elderly population, 1 out of 3 are not eating right. A study in 2008 showed that 23,000 children are malnourished in Singapore. Sheng Siong understands this need and implemented some activities such as partnered with Health Promotion Board for HCS program that encourage customers to make healthier choice during their daily grocery shopping. For every house brand product with HCS logo, customers can earn health points that can be redeemed for vouchers or discount. Second activity is special discount to senior citizens. The promotional discount offer started in 2018 and that has contributed a positive impact to the customer relationship. On every Wednesday, senior citizens can enjoy a discount of 3%. Both activities contributed to the SGD, and did they perform commercially against the success factor? Market share in grocery shopping has increased by 16.19%, and in 2020 the total revenue had jumped to 40%, It is an indicator of customer satisfaction that the sales profitability has increased, but the brand recognition is still not as strong to its local competitor. The company has some non-compliance issues back in 2019 and earned a bad publicity due to dead rat found in the rice packet. The weakness of advertising campaign can be noticed with lack of awareness among the target customers of latest offering and promotions run by Shangxiang. Recommendations. Although Shangxiang saw a record profit and revenue in 2020, but there is still a room for improvement in its marketing efforts. Shangxiang's mission to provide low-cost products comes with a stigma of quality compromise. To counter this stigma, Shangxiang should bring in more products with HCS logo and advertise them prominently in store aisles and in its promotion campaigns. NTUC FairPrice, the leading supermarket chain in Singapore, is running quite a number of community projects and campaigns. For example, Stretch Your Dollar for discounts, NTUC Good for Start Bundle, for newborn, NTUC FairPrice Share a Book, Walk for Rice. While in comparison with NTUC FairPrice, Shangxiang should work on increasing the community engagement projects that are helpful and visible to the society and beneficial to the company. Thank you.